I just saw a thing on Twitter that says your penis is now named after the last TV series you watched. What's it called? I kind of like the thought of my penis being called the Designated Survivor.
How are you liking that?
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Are you just starting it?
I'm about the middle of season 2 at the moment.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I watched that whole thing.
just cannot fucking stop.
It's a good show, good ride.
Oh, God, yeah. It's basically West Wing fuck 24.
Yeah, I love the first episode. It hooked me so hard. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I gotta watch this shit.
I don't think it had quite as strong of an opening scene as Blacklist opened with, but solidly up there as far as I'm in.
See, I haven't watched Blacklist, so I don't know.
Oh, God. Watch the first 10 minutes.
I'll get
Yeah,
hooked.
I want you to watch the first 10 minutes of Blacklist and come back to me with your comparison of, the opening scene from Designated Survivor versus
Right.
Blacklist. So,
I
but I mean, for God's sakes, though, Blacklist is James Spader, and anything that man touches is amazing.
Yeah, it's true. He is good.
So, not to mention that man, did like the quintessential BDSM required viewing film of all time. So
Yeah,
he did, and it's
Yeah.
good. It holds up to this day.
that's true.
So, but
Had to take a big old dump.
Thanks for the info.
Heard you guys talking about the show you watched last.
yeah, I said I saw something on Twitter says your penis is now named after the last TV series you've watched. What is it? I said I kind of like the idea that my penis is now being referred to as the Designated Survivor.
I just finished BoJack Horseman.
Oh, you did finish it.
I
Yeah,
still need to finish it. I've watched a couple seasons.
it's damn good.
Ooh, let's see if I can get him in here.
I binged too much, man. It's
Is it
like,
Eddie?
now what do I watch?
Yeah. Well, like I said, Josh and I can heartily recommend Designated Survivor. I was just telling Josh, since he hasn't seen it, Blacklist is phenomenal.
I haven't seen that either.
I know
I
got...
used to watch that. Is that still running?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know I got Michael started on. He plowed all the way through Travelers, was really good.
Oh, Travelers. Yeah, I watched about 4 episodes of that, and I wanted to watch more. I just didn't get into it.
You absolutely should. Really, really good.
Does anybody watch Peaky Blinders? I'm thinking
Oh,
about
I
starting
love-
that next.
I love that show.
Thinking about starting that next.
My wife loves that show. I actually liked it. It was pretty fun. A good show.
What the hell is it?
It's like takes place like in the kind of like the 20s, 30s, kind of like London area. It's kind of like this, like they're a club and basically a mob almost, but it's a fun ride. It's just an interesting kind of story. It has a good actors, decent story, good actors, good writing. It's kind of a fun show. It's kind of like a
That's how I
mob
feel
show,
about like BoJack Horseman, dude. The writing in that, especially in the final season, like those last 2 episodes were like some of the best television writing I've ever witnessed.
Yeah. I know a couple of years ago, Conrad Zimmerman wanted to do
I can't hear Michael.
I think it's muted.
Yep,
Oh, he is
definitely muted.
There we
we
go.
There it is.
Yeah,
I'm
I know a
actually
couple.
glad to hear that. I was really worried that they were going to kind of botch the ending of it.
There's a lot of like back and forth on Reddit about the ending. I am partial to like one theory. that I will not spoil, but that's the way I took it when it ended. I think I don't see any better way they could have ended it, to be honest. So it's kind of open for interpretation in some ways. So
Okay.
Ending shows is
Eventually I'll
always
sit down and watch it.
yeah, I mean, as long as they don't Game of Thrones it, I'm pretty good. What a clusterfuck! I'm still mad about it.
I just
can't
don't
not be mad about
The
it.
one thing I don't get about Game of Thrones was like, why did they have to rush it so much?
Oh,
It's like they spent 8 years freaking putting these stories together. Why are they going to show it to us in like 2 fucking episodes?
yeah, they rushed it because they were gonna get a job doing a Star Wars film.
Right, they were all done.
And
Yeah,
then they got fired
yeah.
from that Star Wars job
Yep.
because they suck.
Oh, side note, by the way, I need to upload it, but I did finally manage to capture on my Switch the Dark Souls bonfire rest in the clock tower. Have any of you come across it?
No.
It's really fucking neat. It's one of my favorites when it does show up on rare occasion. There's a door in the clock tower that you go through, and usually it's like just something small and pithy in there, if anything. But every once in a great while, you find like the sword with the bonfire from Dark Souls that you can rest at, and when you do, the character makes this comment about it feels like something changed, and you go back, and the whole section that you're in has like rearranged, and there's a shit ton of cells in there, but there's also some enemies to chase, and it's fucking neat. It's minor, but I always really liked it. I'm like, that's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, I've actually seen that.
So I like when that pops up. So, but I did finally manage to come across one and remember to actually hit the capture button on it. So I still need to upload the Ori glitch.
What glitch?
Remember I told you last week my game fucking glitched out?
I remember you mentioned it, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, it like visually just totally went nuts in the ending cutscene. Yeah, I was like,
right,
the fuck happened? And then the whole thing just crashed.
Wow.
So Dead Cells crashed on me a couple days ago too in the middle of a run.
Really?
Yeah, I was about to be really pissed off because I had some blueprints that I had picked up as part of that run in that biome. But when I restarted it, it didn't save exactly where I was at. It put me back at the beginning of that biome, but it gave me that exact same seed for that biome. So when I killed everything that I got the blueprints from, I got them back again. So, and the layout was all identical. It literally regened the exact same biome for me.
Well, that's good.
I was like, good, thank God, because there were some rare blueprints in there, but I would have been fucking pissed about. So yeah. God damn it! Ah! Fucking hate when it does that. Dick. That's better. Ooh, that's a better one. Am I almost at the top? I've got to be at the top. How am I key?
Larry, have you noticed in Dead Cells with the new DLC that you can't get the crossbow-matic twice anymore?
Oh, that's been in place for a while now. They don't let you do duplicate items except if you do custom mode. Custom mode, you can set it up. But yeah. It no longer lets you carry multiples of the same item.
Lame.
I know. So I will say though, lately I've actually been running with one skill or trap or whatever the hell you want to call it that doesn't fit into my normal build because it's a survival skill and I run tactics. But I've still really been liking the hell out of it, and that's the Death Orb. The Death Orb is awesome.
I think I just unlocked that actually.
I love the Death Orb. So, but yeah, other than that, but no, the double skill thing has been around for a while now. But like I said, you can override that with custom mode.
Yeah, but custom mode you can't really find new blueprints and all that garbage. So, because like I said, since I rebought it for Switch, I'm kind of just starting over at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm also using that as an option not to unlock a bunch of shit that I'll know I never use.
Right.
So being a little more selective as to what I actually unlock. But
see, I used to run a save file like that on my Switch, except once custom mode came out, I stopped caring because if I wanted a run of just these items, I can lock it down that way in custom mode for that run and then go back to, working on unlocking everything for the sake of my sanity.
Right.
So
I really wish I could get my the PS4 version and the Switch version just to sync up so they're the same fucking file.
yeah. I also got confirmation that the Legacy update isn't coming to anything ever besides Steam.
What's the Legacy update?
It's where you can roll back updates.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not surprising, though.
No, but it is sad. I would have really liked to have that on my Switch.
I think eventually it's going to come.
They said it's something to do with the way the update functions. In order to do it, that it's only doable on Steam. So I got an actual response from him on Twitter about that.
That sucks.
So, it does, because I was so looking forward to that. So, because I had asked about it, and they're like, it's already out. I'm like, am I missing how to access it? And they're like, oh, our bad. We kind of misunderstood what you were getting at. They're like, yeah, that's locked into Steam. So, oh well. What are you going to do?
Play it on Steam if you want, I guess.
Yeah, and I could. I mean, I have it still. I haven't touched it on my PC in so long. It's not where all my progress is.
Right. Now, this is where cross-save would be awesome.
Right. No kidding. So, oh, Vale. But I'm ready to jump in whenever anybody else is.
I'm ready. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Ready,
Go.
Freddy?
All right. I'll count down. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.